been a while since I've done a video. Sorry. I was talking to my youngest son, and he brought an issue up. That's all I'll say about it. Specifically that, but as far as what it pertains to, I've been thinking about it a lot, and you don't want to speak quickly. I mean, some people do that, and I guess it's okay, but I'm the kind of guy, I think about things or something for a while, just let it mull over, and I really concentrate on it, before I just go shooting my mouth off. And that's kind of what I try to do and not do, but I've been thinking about it for a little while now, since he told me or brought it up. But this is for you, son, and you can do with it what you want. There is a practice, in the world right now, in spiritualism, or types of religion, or just even occultic practices, called spirit walking, or when you leave your body, your spirit leaves your body. I can't think of what that's called right now. But spirit walking is one name for it. I can't think of what that's called, the more known term for it. Maybe it'll come to me while I'm talking. But anyways, these people will go to bed or lay down, go to sleep, and then their spirit leaves their body, and they can walk around. I believe they can, float or fly. I don't do it. I've never done it. I've only heard accounts of it. But I've heard a lot of accounts about it. And there's a silver cord connected to your soul that runs back to your body. And anybody doing this should be able to turn around, and see this silver cord. If that cord gets cut by whatever means, then the person dies. It's that serious. You can die doing it, if that happened. I don't know any other ways right off the top of my head that somebody could die during that time. But your body's, when your spirit's gone, doing its thing, whenever you're doing, because your conscience is in your soul and in your spirit. That's why when you die, you do not lose conscience. You don't fall asleep. There's not it's sleep. Your consciousness, your awareness is in your soul and your spirit. That's the way it is. So anyway, they leave their body and they go walk around. Your body is totally open, unprotected, unguarded, dumb, very dumb. Somebody comes in and does something to the body, well, then you're dead too. So those are two ways. Obviously, I don't know if anything could happen to the spirit while it's out. If it can come under attack and be killed, I don't know. But it's very dangerous, and the Bible nor Jesus teaches us about this, guides us, to do this practice and partake in it. It's an evil thing. It's demonic. It's a doctrine of demons. I would stay away from it, and I would not do it. You can meet spirits while you are in your spirit doing this spirit walking. Astral projection, that's it. So this is the same thing. Spirit walking and astral projection is pretty much the same thing. But anyway, while you are out of your body, in your spirit, doing whatever, traveling around, you can come into contact with other spirits because you are then in the spirit world. But you can still be deceived, because the demons are greater than we are. We don't know what their powers and abilities are. I think I brought that point up in Help for Demons that I did, one of them. So it's just silly to believe them. to even interact with them, because they come to lie, steal, and kill. That's their purpose. That's all they want to do. That's all they care about. And so they come across you in the spirit, and they're going to be like, hey, easy pickings. Especially if you're not grounded. And if you are grounded in Christ and in the Bible, then you're not doing this. We don't do that. And if you meet a Christian that does do that, then they're not serious, because we do not do that. It's bad. So that's where a lot of deception comes from. So I would just end that. You can get into some pretty serious trouble. That probably, if you do meet people, or spirits, I'm going to say, if you do meet, spirits, which are actually going to be demons, and they present themselves to you, and you have no way to check if they're true or what they are for real, what they're saying, there's no way to check it except from what the Bible teaches us. And believe it or not, that's the only thing that is true, as far as I'm concerned, that you can believe and trust in. And it tells us that demons lie, steal, and kill. And that's what they do. So it doesn't matter to them whether you're in the body, or in your flesh, in your body, or if you're astral projecting somewhere. Doesn't matter. They're going to do the same thing to you. The deception probably be greater, because you are now realizing, as you're astral projecting, that there is a spiritual world. There is more to creation than what our physical bodies and what we can see when we're in our physical bodies. So you get out there and you start astral projecting, and you're seeing things in the spirit world and in the spirit, and you're realizing, oh, there's more to this. There's more to this whole thing. Well, all you're seeing is more of the creation that our Father created. What we see, what we observe with our five senses, is it five? Sorry, I'm showing how intelligent I am right now. Isn't the whole thing. And once you see things in the spirit, you realize that that's just an extension of the more of the creation. It's there, and you can see it then, but it's still not a reason to go out and do things and put yourself in danger. So I would bag that. I'd hang that up and end it. Don't do it, because you're only looking for trouble. So you can listen to the ramblings of this old man, think he's nuts, and in a couple years you're going to be in some trouble, or whoever is going to be into some trouble, and they're going to remember this and look back and be like, oh, the old guy was right. So just save yourself the trouble and end that, because you're just it's not going to be good. So anyways, this has been just a little info on astral projection, and spirit walking. So, and it's an old practice. It goes back a long time. So you can find out stuff about it, but it's going to be from a non-biblical perspective, because all the teachings on it, the Bible doesn't teach us to do that. And actually, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything because I'm not sure. Ask a pastor, or Google it. You can find out a lot Googling things. But anyways, I wanted to do this because it's been bugging me. I didn't want to put it off anymore. So here's a new video, and son, just and I know it's not you, but that's all I'm going to say. So do with this information what you will, what you feel led to do. and take care. Love you, son.